Come on in, baby. Give it a few minutes. Tap on in, check in on this lovely Saturday. This is the Saturday evening ride. This is the Saturday evening ride. I am your boy LA, aka at Larry Anderson 6869. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And this is my co-host right here,
Miss LA.
There she go. Miss LA.
Miss LA.
There she go, y'all. One day she gonna get on. She gonna use her own name, y'all. But how's everybody doing out here on this sunny but cloudy Saturday? We are outside, we's on the move, and we's going to a good old-fashioned picnic, y'all. Good old-fashioned picnic. Now, we're going to have to stop using that word picnic, because they say the root word of picnic is pick an N-word. That's what they used to say back in the days. Let's go pick an N-word. And they used to...
Who said that?
We already know. Yeah, that's what picnic, that's where the word picnic derived from. Let's pick a nigga. Where it derived from, shit. They used to pick a nigga and hang him. So we're going to a cookout. How about that? We're going to a cookout. So yeah. We'll wait for some more people to come on in. Right now we're looking at 0 people. So we just gonna ride. Okay, one person checked in. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for checking in. How you doing? Welcome to the Saturday evening ride. The Saturday evening ride is when me and the wife get in the car and we splurge, talk about trending topics, or sometimes no topics, things we just go to flowing. So today we are headed across town. And we're going to a good old-fashioned cookout. Thank y'all for checking in. Thank you. We got 4 people in here. Y'all keep coming on in, man. Y'all checking in, man. So, yeah, man, we ride to a good old-fashioned cookout across town. And we hope the food good. We know it probably will be, but you know, you have to still hope for the best, cause you know everybody can't throw down like grandmama, you know. But anywho, how is everybody doing this day, man? How's everybody living out there? Hope everybody staying safe, being productive. Just moving around, staying out the way, you know. So we are living in some crazy times, man. We are living in some crazy times. Somebody saying something. What you saying? Somebody say, hey. So we living in some crazy times, huh?
I say hey to me.
Oh, that's you? Yeah, we living in some crazy times, man. So we have to really pay attention to our surroundings, man. As y'all know, they done made Florida open carry state, man. Yeah, Florida just like Texas. You can walk around with that pum-pum on your hip in certain places. Now, not all places, but certain places. So, yeah. Just do your research on where you can carry open carry and where you can't open carry, but Yeah, man, we're living in some crazy times out here. I think we got a government shutdown. I think the government has shut down. So that's interesting. Government workers probably won't be receiving their food pay or pay at all. So that's crazy. But it ain't the first time was in office is shut down. Obama was in office as well. So it's not the first time that the government has shut down, you know. So yeah. But in any event, they'll figure it out. And we'll get through this like we got through the last one, preferably. Yes, sir. We'll get through it like we got through the last one, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the video, man. Y'all check in, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. This is, like I said before, the Saturday evening ride. And we don't really got a specific subject matter today. You got something you want to? You got anything particular you want to discuss? My co-host over here, she just ride. She ain't.
Not really.
Well, I already reported on this, but as we all know, Diddy got convicted yesterday. Well, not convicted, but he been convicted, but he got sentenced yesterday. Diddy was sentenced to 4.5 years. And yeah, we're going up the road, man. And like I was saying on yesterday, man, when we get blessed to get this money, to get these monions, man, we got to stay out the way, man. We cannot think that we are bigger than the program once we get this money, man. We all must adhere to the same rules as we did before we got this money, man. So yeah, he going up the road. Also, man, I don't know if y'all heard about this story. Some of y'all may have, some of y'all may have not, but the young man, Trey Reed, that was found hung at the HBCU in Mississippi. There was a independent autopsy done that our good brother Colin Kaepernick paid for, because as we know, the first autopsy, they just want to rule that as being a suicide. Yeah, every time a black person is found hung, they want to immediately say it's suicide. Now, we all know that that's a lie, because one thing we do know about black people, we are not playing with nothing being around our neck. We don't give a damn how depressed we is. We'll go drown ourselves or do something else, take some medicine or lay down and don't wake up. But we ain't finna just go through the troubles of getting the noose, tying it up, throwing it around a tree, and then hanging ourselves. No, we're not doing that. So when we heard that they had classified that as being a suicide, I already knew that was a lie. So our good brother Colin Kaepernick, that played in the NFL for several years, he picked up on the story, man, and he reached out and he paid for an independent autopsy, man, and it came back that this young brother did not hang himself, but this young brother was actually strangled, because they found all kind of bruises and contusions, and they said it was blunt force trauma to the back of his skull. So come on, man, we already know what that is. Somebody did this to this young brother, and we're gonna help the family get answers. We're gonna help the family bring these persons that's responsible for this crime, this murder, this homicide. We're gonna help bring them to justice. So the family has created a GoFundMe. You probably can type in his name, Trey Reed. I've donated already. I cannot think of the full GoFundMe, but I think it might be Trey Reed helping bring justice, or continuing to bring justice, something like that. Y'all can look it up. Maybe do a Google search for Trey Reed, man. But yeah, we also got some encouraging people to go down and to Mississippi. I forget the name of the little small town they're gonna be in. But yeah, we're gonna do not really like a protest, but we're gonna go down and show, that we stand with the family in solidarity, man, to bring justice, man, because it's a hurtful thing to lose a child, man, period. And especially to the hands of someone that just took your child life. So that's why I always say, man, y'all be safe, watch your surroundings, man, because this young brother was doing the right thing, man. He was at college, on the college campus, and it was reports that apparently that he had got into it with somebody concerning his sister, and some comments she had supposedly made about the guy, Charlie Kirk. So a lot of people was feeling some type of way. And, everybody had a right to speak their opinion on certain things. We shouldn't be disbarred by talking about a certain individual, because hell, nobody disbarred him when he talked about every black person that was unalive. So yeah. But anyway, this brother was taking up for his sister, and some kind of way, man, he got caught slipping that night, and we believe somebody took him, did what they did to him, then brought him back to the school, because the little tree that he was found supposedly to be hanging from, man, that tree ain't no bigger than a tree you might find in your grandma's front yard, like a switch tree, and the belt ain't even have no buckle. So how can he tie it around his neck and fasten it when ain't no belt buckle on it? You see what I'm saying? So none of this stuff makes sense. And the sad part about it is they had a black coroner who did the first, who performed the first not toxicology, but what is it called? The first coroner, in other words, he came back saying there was no foul play, basically. But the family wasn't buying it. That mom, a mama know, man. A mama know when her child going through stuff. You can't fool that mama, You might can fool pops, or you might can fool some outsiders, but moms know when their child going through stuff, and they know when their child, ain't gonna unalive itself. So that mom stuck to that gut feeling, man, and she getting some answers. But the main thing of it is to bring these persons who did this to these young men, bring them jokers to justice. Yeah, we want justice, man, because we're not gonna be sending our kids off to college only to have them shipped home in a pine box. We're not doing that. So yeah, man, y'all just keep that family lifted up, man. If you heard about the story, man, keep the mom lifted up, the siblings, man, and just pray that, man, these people, the police, do their job. See, it's hard to get these police officers to do their job, especially when it concerns somebody who look like us, blacks. They always want to rule it out, rule this out, rule that out. You have to fight tooth and nail with these people to really do a full internal investigation. So, yeah, you just want to make sure, man, that we stay safe, man. Talk to your kids, and I know sometimes, you know, you don't want to do that because you think you should be able to walk around and go back and forth freely, but you gotta understand we're living in the last days, man. We out here in an evil world, man, and so you got people, man, that generally don't like you just because of the color of your skin or what have you. So you have to play it safe, man. The way I move nowadays is the same way I moved when I was in the streets, looking over my shoulder, driving in my rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a law-abiding citizen, but hey, can't never be too careful, man, because you just never know, man. People out here crazy. You know, so you got a lot of mass shootings taking place, man. People just, man. What I say to this is, don't harm nobody else. Go harm yourself. Go take yourself out. If you want to hurt somebody, go hurt yourself. That's what I say. Don't harm the innocence of people out here that don't know you, ain't did nothing to you. You know, go harm yourself. Look at the midget right there, Shane. That's it. Oh, well, still kicking strong. But yeah, man. How about this? The street I was on when I told the story about the hood fable when the girl got snatched out the car. Remember I was telling you about that? This is where we was at, right? She stopped right here. I remember the fire station. She stopped right here, and all the fellas was on the corner right there. And I'm in the car, and I'm holding the man, baby. She snatched up my hand out the window. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
She tried to set me up for failure. But anywho, man, I thank y'all for checking in, man. It's gonna be a short live because, like I said, we're going to a cookout. And we're going out here, man, to just enjoy ourselves. You got anything you want to say to the people, Shana Baby? Yeah, the wife over here, you know, she got nigga rider. She done ate up a piece of chicken over here, big old breast. And now she tired. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Any bridges to drive off? No. But if you see one, you might want to drive off of it. Hey, I ain't going to stand in your way.
No, you don't encourage nobody to drive off.
I ain't encouraging nobody to do nothing. They ask me, is there any bridges to drive off of? I don't know. Just don't force me off one. That's all I can say. What is that? That's a restaurant? But I like that house right now. But anywho, man, y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Share, man. Check out some of my other videos, man. That's at Larry Anderson 6869. That's at Larry Anderson 6869. I appreciate y'all for checking in. And I might check back in tonight. But until then, man, y'all have a blessed day. And remember what I say, man. Have fun, live life, but please watch your back. All right? I'll holler.